Gunnar, the analogy you like to use is to become the Bosch of the 21st century, or the Bosch of new mobility, and of course, probably one of the first associations is right that Bosch is a quite innovative company, but it's also quite old corporation, right? Could you explain a little bit about what is behind the idea of Bosch as a role model?
Sure. Also there are many connections between us and Bosch already for some years. This afternoon I talked to their chief digital officer also again, and I think that, of course, they would say, well, Bosch is going to be the Bosch of new mobility. But I think that, I mean, they are going to play in this and we are going to play in this, but we have a good chance to play a big role. And putting this example is basically supposed to be a provocative in some ways, to make a point, because what does Bosch stand for, among many other things, is they are a very long-term company, not just one that recently got up. It's like a 100-year company soon, that is very innovative technology-wise, running, basically enabling other people's products and services in a way that is very profitable for them, better EBIT margins than some of the OEMs in most years, and has a reputation to be a very good employer, and is also actually the largest charity in Germany. Bosch Foundation is a massive, every year, huge spend charity in Germany. And those are some aspects that are very fascinating if you think about what kind of company, ideally, in a best case scenario, you would like to create. It's not just looking at maybe, let's like push up the valuation and who might be willing to buy this. The ideal best case is that you have a profitable, independent, very tech-driven, very attractive as an employer, and actually like immensely also influential and positive on kind of societal change and impact in the world.
Right.
So Bosch is a cool example to look at sometimes, to not be only in the startup mindset, but to also think about what could a very well-managed company at scale look like. At the same time, I think that Bosch is, of course, kind of a hardware-first company traditionally. We are software first. Now we're beginning to also go into hardware. We have some hardware engineers on the team. We're learning on this side. They are very much pushing into software. I think that the space is huge, but just to make it clear what the ambition is, not one product that we then sell everything as quickly as possible, but it's going to be a range of products with an ambition level on all these fronts that I mentioned, basically.